Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the phone right now, we have a psychology major from UC Davis. She has done a TED Talk. She has worked in research labs in Stanford. She is the mother of Lucy. She also is from Surf City, USA, Huntington Beach, California. She's written songs for Miley Cyrus, Sam Smith. She's opened for George Strait in Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Cam.
Wow.
Give it up for Cam.
Holy cow.
And that's all we have time for, Cam. We'll talk to you later.
Right? I know. Can you come with me everywhere?
Yes.
And just explain any time I walk into a room. I just want that announcement.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
a lot
make
of
it happen.
accomplishments. What haven't you done yet, huh?
I mean, there's a couple.
Yeah,
it's so funny because it's like people will be like, who do you want to do a duet with? And I'm like, honestly, I got to do a thing with Smokey Robinson. I don't know what's left.
Wow,
I mean,
that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
opening
you
for
know.
George Strait is always one that sticks out for me. And the fact that
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife handpicked her.
Yes.
His wife
Isn't
is
that
like-
a huge
Crazy.
fan of yours.
That is crazy.
Oh, my gosh.
I actually
And
I sent in a submission as well. Never heard back. So I don't know what's going on. Hey,
to
so we
her.
just saw you not too long ago, but we're excited you're going to be part of our Summer Strummin event that's happening this weekend. It's a free virtual concert. And, you know, I don't care if it's virtual or in person. You got some pipes on you, Cam. It's unbelievable.
Thank you.
What do you,
I appreciate it.
Is this weird for you, virtual concerts? I mean, I know you love the reaction of the audience, but is it kind of an intimate thing for you as well?
You know, I get to do this one with Scotty McCreery and Russell
Right.
Dickerson, and like they're such talented. I think the funniest part when you're on like one of those guitar pulls is every now and then. I must sound like such a jerk, but every now and then you run into someone that really sounds great recorded and maybe doesn't sound quite the same live.
Speak
And you're
it.
like
Speak it.
trying
Yeah.
to keep a straight face. You're like, and these two are so talented. Like it is such a joy, really, like to sit next to them and hear them sing. And so, I mean, you guys are gonna love it. Like everyone's just it's gonna be such a fun thing to hear everybody do it live. So that makes up for it. Obviously, I'd prefer to have an audience, but the second best thing is to have really talented people on either side of you. So it'll be fun.
I got to tell you, I mean, after hearing you sing a bunch of times acoustically, I mean, girl, you just blow the whole place away when you just have your voice and your guitar in a room. I mean, it's simply when you were at our guitar pull a few years ago, everybody walked out of that place going, Cam, 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 Cam. You're amazing. So it's a performance you just don't want to miss.
Yeah, no, it's the fun thing about the virtual concerts is it is easier.
Yes.
You can have your sweatpants on, eat whatever you want. The bar's free.
Right.
And watch it.
Hey, Cam, little Lucy, just a little bit over a year old now. Tell us about her. I mean, are you singing to her a lot? Is she singing back? What's going on?
She is a born dancer. So
Ooh.
she like loves, my husband will like beatbox, and I'll make attempts at beatboxing, and she starts shaking her little booty. She loves dancing. She's got like a couple handful signature moves. She likes to raise one arm in the air and hips left, right. Like
Oh,
that's
I love
her move. And she's so sweet. It's wild. I mean, everyone says this, I know, but they change so much in the beginning that you can go look at a picture from like a month ago. It's like, oh my gosh, she's so big already. It's getting crazy. She came into the studio yesterday and started messing around on the piano with the guitars. I was like, uh-oh, here we go.
You know, I have a question for you. Have you adjusted your songwriting at all now that you've had like these really new experiences in your life? Like, I think when Burning House came out, I don't think you were married to Adam yet, were you?
No, it was still the beginning. So I think, you know what I think? I don't know that the songwriting has changed, but I think my, I don't want to swear on your show, but the like, give a bleep. Like,
Yeah,
I
okay.
think you're like, how much you worry or stress over things that don't really matter. You just don't have enough brain power because you're so, worrying about a baby and like trying to keep things together for her. And
Just a lot going on for you. And don't they call that kind of like mom brain?
yeah, but it's kind of people would make mom brain sound like you can't multitask, but I think it's kind of better because then when I go into writes, I used to think, oh my God, that line I just threw out, that was horrible. Everyone's going to hate it or whatever. Just obsessing about dumb things. And now I just don't actually have the mental capacity to worry about it. So things are kind of more enjoyable at this point.
I love that. Hey, I always ask you to tell this story, and I've done this to you a few times, but I think it's a cool life lesson of when you talk to one of your professors when you were studying in labs at Stanford. Let me just drop that for you again. Stanford University. It was kind of a cool, not an ultimatum, but like just a real perspective thought. Share that story with people, because I think it's a really cool life lesson that people can apply.
Yeah, I was about, I think, 24, and I had been sort of following this path of psychology research. I was, pretty knee-deep in it and thinking this was the path I wanted to go down, but there was still part of me that just wasn't sold on it, and I had always been doing music, but I never thought that was a real viable career path, because it's so hard to make it in this industry, and I didn't know any musicians, so literally when I was deciding, okay, I was about to go to grad school. Is this really what I want? And I went to my psych professor and I asked her and I said, what do you think? Is this really what I should be doing? Like heart to heart, can you just give it to me straight? And she said some great advice that I always think about. She says, picture yourself 80 years old. What would you regret missing out on music or on psychology research? And it just put it so clear for me, like, oh my gosh, I'd be so upset if I hadn't at least tried to do music professionally. And I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, that's some great advice.
Right.
I love that.
Well, talking to Cam right now, she's going to be on our Summer Strummin virtual concert this Sunday with Scott A. McCreery and Russell Dickerson. We appreciate you keeping those boys in line and carrying the show. No, I'm just kidding.
She will be.
She will carry the show for sure. But Cam, always, it was so great to see you a few weeks back, but going to be great to see you virtually, and we always appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. It's so nice to see you. I miss you guys. Like the hustle bustle of running around and seeing everybody. Just like it's so nice to get a little visit in. And but I mean, I'm ready for the whole thing to start up. So thanks for giving me a chance to at least do a little virtual concert.
You got it.
You got it. We'll come see us soon again. You're always welcome.
Yay! Thanks.
All right. Talk to you later, Cam.
Bye.
Bye, guys.